Oh, wow.
We're hunting a wabbit.
Going to work. Gonna go mine. Ooh, there's a miner.
Just keep the camera on my face the whole time, please.
Okay.
Everything everybody wants to see is right here.
You're stuffing your face, man. I don't think they want to see that.
Breakfast.
Somebody's been down here.
Uh-oh. Coming back around.
I eat goldfish because I'm like a goldfish.
Because you're a dork.
Okay, stop for a second.
Hello, YouTubers and subscribers. Welcome back to another phenomenal year of In the Goldfields. Number one, starting out of the bat, I want to thank all you guys out there for all your input on my videos. I had a lot of my viewers actually writing me this summer, asking me if I quit making videos, how come I'm not making videos, and things like that. You got to remember out here in Arizona, folks, it's 110 to 115 degrees in the summer, so we really don't get to do stuff like that. But this year, it's going to be really exciting because not only am I doing In the Goldfields here in Arizona, but after my season here in Arizona, I'm going to be wandering around, maybe through California, doing some beach mining, maybe up in Oregon, Washington. I might go through Montana for a brief time, Utah, Idaho. It's going to be a whole year of good videos in different spots around the country. Now, I know there's certain people out there that reach with me through Facebook and other social medias and, invite me to come up and dig with them and stuff like that. That's pretty good, and I really appreciate everybody and what they do. Some of these people I might be calling back on, so if you have a great spot that you know that you could get some gold on, and me, when I say gold, I need to see at least 2 grams or better a day. That's what I'm shooting for this year. My goal for the whole year, I'm going to go for 20 ounces. Now, I hope that works. You never know, because like I said, gold, it is where you find it. And if you ain't finding it, you're not going to get it. So, but that's my goal, is 20 ounces. So, once again, I want to thank everybody out there that has been watching me and subscribing to me and, giving me good feedback on my videos and stuff like that. I really appreciate you. And for all the new friends that I got out there that I've told that my videos are coming back up this year, I want to say, hey, congratulations and welcome aboard. And I hope you like this series of videos. Number 2, right out of the bat, I want to thank a brand new sponsor, and that's H&B Mining out of California. That's my new sponsor for In the Goldfields this year. And I still have my old ones, Can't Stop Smoking Barbecue at Hobnob Sports Grill right in Chandler, Arizona. If you're ever around, go and check them out. They're right in the same plaza, so you can't miss them, let me just tell you. But H&B Mining, we got, these guys have made a box that is dynamite in my perspective. Now, you guys might remember I had an alluvial fan box last year due to a flash flood 2 weeks ago, and me not getting my stuff high enough. The flash flood took my stuff again. So my box was down 1 claim, which is 20 acres down the creek, and it was pretty demolished, pretty hurt. If I can see if I still got pictures, I might put it on the end of this video just so you'll understand quite the pressure of 3 to 4 feet of water going through these washes all at one time. And what was really bad is I collected some of Ben's stuff, and Ben got lucky. His stuff was all connected pretty much together, and it set his up into a tree not far down the creek at all. So he got extremely lucky. One of my motors that had a crash cage around it, I have taken that off. That motor actually went 3 claims down the creek. We found it 3 20-acre claims. Now, for that force to take that motor that far down the creek, I could just imagine if you were accidentally in the wash working and stuff like that and it come through. So always keep aware of flash floods in the desert. You know, pay attention to the weather that's up above you, not where you're at. But yeah, my new sponsors, like I said, H&B Mining. Sam worked really hard on putting this box together really fast for me, strictly because he knew I lost everything. But man, I'm really impressed with this box. Number one, it's got the nice table with the nice legs, and I like these legs because they are self-adjusting really quick. Twist it and it up and down. Those work out great. But on the inside, he's got some gnarly rubber matting. I mean, it's like some deep stuff. But I've got the what I want to call like the 1-inch diamond plate that goes to the 3-inch diamond plate, and then he's actually stuck 3 of the Hungarian riffles in there. Now, I'm not a big Hungarian riffle fan, but the process that he explained to me, you know, it's just more or less to break up the water tension and to change it a little bit, and which it does, and it doesn't keep as much as some of the other boxes that I've used that has the Hungarian riffles in it. They tend to keep a lot of sand, and man, at the end of the day, you know, packing out a lot of sand, it's a little wear and tear on your back. And then we get down here again, and he's got another 3-inch diamond with another gnarly rubber matting under there that just, I mean, we found some good flour gold in there, folks. I mean, it really gets in there and it stays. And then you'll notice I have the extension on this box, the 2-foot extra extension. And believe it or not, I thought it was going to be a little heavy and cumbersome out on the end. But this box is pretty sturdy, and you can see that this thing, you know, bolted on, it's not going to go anywhere. So they really make a great box. I'm really surprised that he got it here this quick. You know, it was a dire emergency, and like I said, he wanted to come on board, and I offered him a sponsorship this year, and he said yes. So we worked it out. But if you haven't never heard of H&B Mining, look them up online. I do believe that they have a whole online mining store, capabilities of pans, kits. He's also, you know, other deals for other people as well. So yeah, look him up online, and I think you can still find him on eBay too. Now, I'm not for sure about that. I do know that he has his online stuff. So H&B Mining Equipment, give him a look and check them out. Now, here in a little bit, as you can hear, we got a motor off running down here at the other end. That's my partner, Ben Ironman Caldwell. And here a little bit, we was working on that hole together for about 3 days. We got a pretty good size hole, and he's been working at it for another 2. So it's even gotten bigger. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of dry land dredging today and what we do here in the desert. And then I'm going to go down there and show you how, you know, Ben's doing it too. But Ben's in a little bit of a danger area, and I really want to scope this out to people like yourselves that want to come out here and do this kind of mining. The kind of danger that you do run across, and he is just a pinch spot, and he's going to be moving a lot of rocks today. But I'm going to show you the kind of rocks and stuff that we are moving, and I'm going to point out the dangers, and I'm going to probably have him go through a little bit too and point out some dangers. And then I'm going to come back up. We're going to have the old L2 box, so we like to call it, set up, and we're going to be working it in the hole that I've been working at about 2 days. And what was really neat is I found bedrock and went up, ran out of the gold, turned around, and it wasn't 2 feet. I was standing on a pay pocket. And we did a test on this pay pocket yesterday. My cheater mat here on the top of this box, easy to pull out to tell if you're finding the gold. It was what we call loaded. I'm talking probably 60, 70 colors. So I know that pay pocket holds more. We're going to be digging in it later, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what I'm doing and what I went through in my hole to find the gold. Like I said, I was going one way, ran out of it, didn't understand, you know, because it was up on the bedrock, turned around, wasn't 2 feet, boom, pay pocket. So now I got to open that up and go the opposite way. So, but that's gold. You gotta follow the gold. You know, don't get discouraged when you run out. Just turn around and see if maybe you missed it by a foot. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna go right now, and we'll bring you back later on. Show you Ben. We'll show you our box. We'll get this video rocking and rolling today. Like I said, thanks for joining me one more year. Okay, folks, as you can see, Ben's down here in this pretty big deep hole. I'm not going to climb down there with him because he's got a lot of dangerous areas, so I don't know what he's got locked up and what he doesn't. But I hope you guys can hear what we're going to do. Ben's got a problem here. He's actually got the water running back into a filter pond. It's almost like we're recirculating giantly because he does have the 4-inch dredge that he is running. You can tell it's about, well, folks, I mean, it's over my head. I'm about 5'7", 5'8". It's over my head, so he's well way down deep in the water. When he gets back, I'm going to try to have him explain some of these characteristics of these rocks here. You can see it's a heck of a walk down. Hey, Ben, what's the biggest dangers you have doing this type of dredging and trying to get to the bedrock here in the creek?
Big, heavy rocks and water. Water will undermine these rocks and they're just going to take that one out.
See, he's
All going to come down.
There's the dangers right there. If you take out the wrong rock, you're going to have one big log slide.
That'd be a toe breaker.
And you're worried about that one right there, ain't you, the big one?
Well, I'm hoping it's sitting on bedrock and connected to that.
Sets on bedrock?
I'm hoping so. I got bedrock right here.
So there's his bedrock.
Might hurt.
There's a big rock.
Pretty good cement shit here. If it wasn't cemented in, this stuff would all come down.
So with
A little water on it.
the blaster will make it a little easier though, yeah? How deep do you think this hole is?
I can go down about 6 inches drill here.
So about 8 feet?
4.5, 5 feet.
Yeah. As you can see, there's the starting of this hole way over there. You can see we've already started backfilling with all the rocks. And like I said, he's going way down, folks. We're gonna let him get back to work. Don't want to keep his attention. He's got to pay attention. All right, now I got all my stuff set up. I showed you what Ben was doing down there. I told you it's a little dicey what he's doing. Like I said, I didn't want to get down there in a hole too bad with him. He's got certain rocks that he knows is locked up and stuff, and we're gonna let him move him periodically. We check on him quite a bit just to make sure. Like I said, he's got himself into a sticky spot, but he's moving them rocks slowly but surely. He's opening that thing back up. Like I said, he's got at least probably a week and 2 days on that particular hole, moving rocks after rocks after rocks. You see, I've got a starting of a rock pile. But here in this hole, what I was going to describe is, you can see I went this way with all the bedrock. The gold ran out, so I turned around. Right here is where I've been standing working all this. Right below my feet, there's a pay pocket that comes back out towards the camera, back out into this little creek channel. That's what I'm wanting, is those pay pockets. So I actually found one from here to a bedrock spot where I was mining last week before we lost all my stuff in the flood. But anyway, I'm glad you guys got to see what we're doing down here. What I'm going to do is I'll bring you back to camp when cleanup happens. You know, it's Saturday. I got to get some work done because if I don't, my backers ain't happy. And like I said, H&B Mining Supplies, give them guys a look for sure. That box is heavy duty, and I could sit there, I could run the alluvial part on there. We could do it for 2 or 3 days before we even clean that out. It catches a lot of good gold, and I'm really proud to have him as a sponsor. And like I said, everybody out there, thanks again for watching. Like I said, later we're going to show you the cleanup. We're going to use the gold cube. Everybody loves the gold cube. That's one of my #1 go-to cleanup is the gold cube. And then after that, yeah, we'll talk a little bit about some different stuff. Try to get Ben to do a little interview about a little bit more about the hole. I know it's kind of hard to hear him because we had the motors and stuff going. But anyway, we'll be back. We're gonna get to work. I'll catch you later. Okay, now I just cleaned out a cheater mat. I know I was gonna take you back to camp, but I'm eager to see if my pay streak's holding out. So I've already cleaned out the cheater mat. I'm gonna pan this up real quick and hopefully show you some gold. Hopefully. Like I said, since this is a test, I don't recommend you pan this quick, but if you know how to do it, you can do it. Like I always say, you guys, you can't find gold if you can't pan, so learn how to pan. It's very vital. Now I know that's about as far as I want to take this down. Now let's see if I got anything here. I could have nothing or I could have something. And right there I had a little one come out. Now see, when I find gold on top of black sands, it means it might have more in it than what appears to be. Lead. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors showing up. It's a lot of lead. We got buckshot and lead everywhere out here. So for a cheater mat, there's another couple microbes in here. So it's okay, but it's not what I call great. So what that's telling me, I'll have to work a little bit more, come back out, find out if I do another test like this later, and it looks like that's not the greatest test that I like to see. I like to see about yesterday I had 60, 70 flakes. That right there, maybe 15 to 20. So I don't like that. We're gonna probably predominantly move out of this hole today. Like I said, we ran out of the gold. I thought the pay pocket was going to last. I had one pay pocket to the left, one to the right. Now I'm back to the one to the right. It doesn't seem to be as good as the one that I took out from underneath the bake to the other direction. So anyway, back to the drawing board. We'll bring you back at camp. Yeah, I hope my clean out don't look like that. But we'll see some gold for sure. All right, here we are back at camp. It's the next day. Got a little dark last night, so we didn't have enough light to continue filming out the clean out. Like I said, I just really want to thank you all, for giving me your input and everything like that. I want to thank H&B Mining being a sponsor this year. Like I said, give them a look up. I've got their nozzles, their hoses, and I also have their box now. They also do custom work. Give them a call, give them their specs, and see what you can have done as well. It's just been, it's been a great time. I actually had to come back out, like I was talking to you, in the hole. When I come back out, went down a little bit deeper. I got a little bit better gold, so I stayed there, and it worked out pretty good. We will be showing you some pictures of dangers, like I was discussing there. Ben smashed his finger pretty good, and it whacked it out pretty good. I'll show you a picture of that here at the end of the video, and he's got a couple whacked ankles. I almost got an arm caught by a heavy one coming out of the bank. I always tell people you got to watch those ones coming out of the bank, because when they let loose, they just don't give you any warning. They just unstick and they come right out. But I also like to thank Hobnob Sports Grill and Can't Stop Smoking, two of my other sponsors. Been my sponsors for years, and I really enjoy them being there for me. And then, like I said, you yourselves, the viewers, I want to thank you the best. And I hope you like this little bit of video. Like I said, keep your eyes out, because I am going to be going a lot of places. And these places that I go to, I've never been to before. This time this year, this is my season started, so I've been here. But later on, when we go around Oregon, maybe California, maybe Utah, Idaho, I don't know where we're going to go, but we're definitely going to be someplace. And we're going to find some pretty good gold there as well. And as you can hear, it's desert morning, got dogs going, got airplanes flying over, like always. But just to show you a little bit of the gold, like I was saying, I hope you can see this. I got it in the old clear gold claw, so she'll show up really nice. That's some pretty good chunky gold. Now this right here, folks, is just out of what I call the cheater mat. And if you don't know what a cheater mat is a mat that is up in the hopper box. So it gives us like a tattletale sign of what we're finding, what we're getting into. And I always like to take the cheater mat and maybe times it times 2. It keeps me around about the same realm of what is in the box, so to speak. But those are just the big nice pieces that come out of the cheater mat. So I know my other stuff that I got to clean out, you know, which is the fine stuff, all goes back home, and it has the fine panner git on it, so to speak. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always remember, West Coast Wednesdays, Gold Prospectors Radio. You can look it up, and also on Gold Prospectors Space. Look it up and join. It's free to join. Tim, you know, he's a good guy. He lets you right in. A lot of valuable information and a lot of interesting people that we also have on the shows. Like I said, I do me with Kathleen, Rich, Tim, Dennis. We do West Coast Wednesdays, and then they also do a Sunday night show, which is a little bit bigger, and they're going to have some good special guests this year. I already know they got a couple coming up. And it's going to be real exciting. I don't do too many of the Sunday shows just because I'm up here at Gold Camp and it's kind of hard to connect. So, but I hope you get on it. Like I said, Gold Prospectors Radio and in Gold Prospectors Space. Look them both up, and you know, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Until next time, get out there and start living life before life isn't there to start living. And I may see you in the gold fields. Take care.